An ordinary day. The alarm clock rings, pulling you from the depths of sleep. You stretch, yawn, and begin your morning routine, just like any other day. Or is it? The sun rises, casting its golden glow over the city skyline, the countryside, and the trees. It seems like a typical morning, but there's something different in the air. Birds sing their usual morning songs, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air. The barista at your favorite cafe prepares your usual order with a smile. Another day begins, seemingly like any other. People commute to work, the city streets buzz with activity, and some take a leisurely stroll in the park. We go about our routines, lost in the mundane tasks of daily life. Office workers type away at their computers, household chores are completed, and students attend their classes. But what if I told you that something extraordinary lurks beneath this veneer of normalcy? What if the world you think you know is hiding secrets beyond your wildest imagination? What if we are not alone in time? Imagine for a moment that time is not a linear path, but a complex web with threads connecting different eras and dimensions. Imagine, if you will, that among us walk travelers from the future. These individuals, dressed in futuristic clothing, blend seamlessly into the crowd, their true identities hidden. They live secret lives hidden in plain sight. They observe, they interact, but they never reveal their true purpose. They could be anyone, anywhere. They could be your neighbor, the friendly barista who serves your coffee every morning, or the person you pass on the street without a second thought. They could even be the person reading this very essay, blending into the fabric of our everyday lives, unnoticed and undetected. Their presence is subtle, their motives unclear. They move among us with enigmatic expressions, their true intentions shrouded in mystery. Yet the signs are there for those who know where to look. A fleeting glance, a cryptic symbol, an old document that doesn't quite fit with the rest. But how did they get here, and why? The answers lie in the pages of historical documents, vintage photographs, and the blueprints of futuristic technology. The answers, my friends, lie buried in the annals of history and the hushed whispers of government conspiracies. Old government buildings and dusty archive rooms hold the keys to these secrets. Buckle up, because we are about to embark on a journey through time. A journey that will take us to the very edges of our understanding. A journey to uncover the truth about the silent invasion of the time travelers. We will explore changing eras, futuristic cityscapes, and the very concept of time travel itself. Prepare yourself for a revelation that will change the way you see the world forever. Our journey begins in 1943 in the midst of World War II with a top-secret military experiment known as the Philadelphia Experiment. The official story claims that the US Navy was attempting to render a destroyer ship invisible to radar, but rumors abound of a far more ambitious goal: teleportation. Legend has it that the experiment went horribly wrong, or perhaps terribly right, depending on your perspective. The ship, the USS Eldridge, vanished in a blinding flash of light, only to reappear moments later, shrouded in an eerie green fog. Some crew members were said to have been fused with the ship's hull, others driven mad. Could it be that the Philadelphia Experiment accidentally punched a hole through the fabric of space-time? Did it inadvertently create a portal, a gateway that future generations could use to travel back to our time? The evidence, while circumstantial, is compelling. The Philadelphia Experiment has been the subject of much debate and speculation over the years. Skeptics argue that the story is nothing more than a myth, a fabrication born out of wartime paranoia and the human tendency to create fantastical explanations for unexplained events. However, proponents of the story point to various pieces of evidence that suggest there may be more to the tale than meets the eye. Some veterans who served during World War II have come forward with their own accounts of strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena. Letters and correspondence from the time period hint at secretive experiments and unusual activities taking place at naval shipyards. Declassified military documents, while heavily redacted, contain references to projects that seem to align with the timeline and nature of the Philadelphia Experiment. In recent years, advancements in science and technology have reignited interest in the Philadelphia experiment. Theories about quantum mechanics, wormholes, and the nature of space-time have provided new frameworks for understanding how such an experiment might have been possible. Some scientists believe that the principles behind the Philadelphia experiment could one day be harnessed to achieve real-world applications, such as teleportation or time travel. Whether the Philadelphia experiment was a genuine attempt at breaking the boundaries of physics or simply a wartime legend, its story continues to captivate the imagination. The idea of a ship vanishing and reappearing, of sailors caught in a web of space-time, speaks to our deepest curiosities about the nature of reality and the potential for human ingenuity to unlock the mysteries of the universe. As we look to the future, the tale of the Philadelphia experiment serves as a reminder of the thin line between science fiction and science fact. It challenges us to question what we know and to remain open to the possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. Could there be other experiments, other gateways waiting to be discovered? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. The evidence, my friends, is all around us. Strange occurrences, technological leaps and leaked documents hint at a hidden reality, a reality where time travel is not science fiction but a terrifying truth. Consider, for instance, the sudden and inexplicable advancements in technology, from the transistor to the internet, from smartphones to artificial intelligence. Our technological progress has been nothing short of exponential. Is it merely human ingenuity at work, or could these breakthroughs be the result of time travelers seeding knowledge from the future? Furthermore, numerous reports of UFO sightings, particularly in the vicinity of government facilities, suggest a connection to advanced technology and clandestine activities. Are these unidentified flying objects actually time-traveling vehicles, their advanced designs beyond our current comprehension? Section 4. The enigma of motives, saviors or conquerors. The question that haunts us like a spectre in the night is this: why are they here? What drives these enigmatic visitors from the future to step into our present, altering the course of history as we know it? What is the purpose of this silent invasion? Are they here to help us, or do they have a hidden agenda that we cannot yet comprehend? Are these time travelers benevolent visitors here to guide us to prevent a catastrophic future? Could they be messengers of hope, bringing advanced knowledge and technology to avert disasters that loom on our horizon, or do they harbor more sinister intentions? Could their seemingly helpful actions be a facade, masking a deeper, more malevolent purpose? Some theorists believe that these temporal travelers are refugees, escaping a dystopian future of their own making. They suggest that these visitors are fleeing from a world ravaged by war, environmental collapse, or other apocalyptic events. They have come back to alter the past, to avert the disasters that await us. By changing key events in our timeline, they hope to create a better future for themselves and for us. But could their actions, however well-intentioned, have unforeseen consequences, creating ripples in the time stream that lead to even greater calamities? The delicate balance of time is a fragile thing, and even the smallest change can have far-reaching effects. Others fear a more insidious motive. They worry that these time travelers are not here to help us, but to manipulate us for their own gain. Could these time travelers be agents of a future tyrannical regime sent back to manipulate events, to ensure their dominance over the past? Are they here to lay the groundwork for a future dictatorship, subtly altering our world to fit their vision of control and power? The truth, as always, remains elusive, shrouded in mystery and speculation. We may never fully understand the motives of these visitors from the future, but one thing is certain: their presence has changed our world forever. As we continue to grapple with the enigma of their intentions, we must remain vigilant, questioning and seeking the truth, no matter how deeply it may be buried in the shadows of time. Section 5. Echoes of a doomed tomorrow, the time traveler's burden. Imagine, if you can, the burden carried by these time travelers. They have seen the future, perhaps a future ravaged by war, famine, or ecological collapse. They bear witness to the consequences of our actions, the mistakes that led to our downfall. Driven by desperation or a sense of duty, they have embarked on a perilous journey through time, risking paradoxes and temporal anomalies to reach our present. They are ghosts tethered to a timeline that is both theirs and not their own, forever caught between the echoes of a doomed tomorrow and the uncertain hope of rewriting history. But can the past truly be changed? Or are we all trapped in an unbreakable chain of cause and effect, destined to repeat the mistakes that lead to our own destruction?